Welcome to BigONE Weekly News Update. I'm Sophia. The final week of June brought a wave of optimism to both traditional and digital asset markets. Strong performance across major crypto assets reflected improved sentiment and shifting global conditions. Bitcoin, BTC, rose 7.3% to close at $108,350. Ethereum, ETH, gained 11% to reach $2,500, and Solana, SOL, jumped 15.7% to $153. Option markets show shifting sentiment. Bitcoin's 30-day option skew began declining after a sharp spike, indicating fading demand for short-term downside protection. Meanwhile, the negative skew on 90 and 180-day contracts suggests longer-term bets on upward moves are gaining modest traction. Global markets heat up. Last week marked one of the most impactful periods for global asset prices in 2025. Successful U.S.-led military operations in the Middle East, NATO's renewed 5% defense spending commitment, and a stabilizing political outlook in Washington all contributed to a bullish backdrop. The long-awaited Big Beautiful Act, a major fiscal expansion bill, is expected to pass imminently. Markets also welcome signs that the controversial 899 trade retaliation clause may be scrapped. With a July 9th deadline looming for tariff extensions, August 12th for China, optimism is rising that short-term trade tensions will ease. U.S. regulators are also considering relaxing SLR rules for big banks to boost liquidity. U.S. equities soared. The Nasdaq climbed 4%. The S&P wink with thumb sticking out 500 and Russell 2000 rose 3%. And the S&P wink with thumb sticking out closed at an all-time high of 6,173 points. The 10-year Treasury yield fell to 4.27%. The dollar weakened to multi-year lows, and gold suffered its largest weekly drop in 6 weeks, down nearly 3%. First half recap. Risk assets outperform. Despite a rocky 6 months filled with geopolitical shocks, digital assets and global equities have posted strong gains. Gold, GLD plus 26.7%. Global ex-US equities, ACWX plus 17.8%. Bitcoin, BTC plus 14.2%. Nasdaq 100, QQQ plus 7.1%. S&P wink with tongue sticking out 500. SPY plus 5.0%. Long-term treasuries, TLT plus 2.5%. US dollar index, minus 10.4%. Fed caution versus political pressure. May's core PCE rose a modest 0.2%, but consumer spending posted its sharpest drop this year. While some Fed officials hinted at a potential July rate cut, most market participants expect the next move in September. Fed Chair Jerome Powell, whose term ends next May, remains cautious. Former President Trump is pressing for rate cuts and threatening to nominate a successor, hinting at a shadow federal. Despite equity highs, real asset values remain diluted due to a weakening dollar. Long-term fiscal concerns are growing, especially after progressive candidate Zoran Mamdani defeated Andrew Cuomo in the Democratic primary for NYC mayor. Mamdani's populist platform, including rent control and free childcare, could signal a broader party shift, raising future debt risks and reinforcing investor interest in defensive assets like gold and Bitcoin. Venture capital eyes consumer crypto. Crypto venture capital is increasingly favoring consumer-facing applications. Polymarket, a decentralized prediction platform, raised funds at a $1 billion valuation, while competitor Kalsha reached $2 billion. These platforms, now resembling social content networks, are gaining traction beyond crypto-native users. In May, Polymarket saw $1 billion in trading volume with 20,000 to 30,000 daily active users. USDC settlement via the Polygon network has made these platforms nimble and active liquidity hubs. Coinbase continues to soar. Coinbase Coin has gained 88% since mid-May, buoyed by its Circle IPO exposure, the Genius Act, new derivative services in the U.S., and the launch of Base Chain and its cost infrastructure platform. Markets will see a shortened trading week due to the U.S. Independence Day holiday on Friday. Key events include Powell's testimony, the release of ISM manufacturing and services data, and U.S. non-farm payrolls. In crypto, major token unlocks for SUI, 44M, and ENA, 41M, are also on the radar. Join BigONE today and take advantage of the growing cryptocurrency market.